Hello, everybody. So today, we're gonna talk about excuse me, Faraday Future, have very high risk of bankruptcy. Um, it's not my hope is that they don't go bankrupt, but we gotta look at the reality in their cash burn and like how much cash they have in the bank. So as like disclosure, I still have like $200 investing on this company, so it's like so I'm probably like only lost like 90% of the value, but I used to have 400, but I sold half of it at break even. Like I literally make like 88 cent from $200 investment, so I still like got $200 left. Okay, so let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna look at is the numbers. So excuse me. The second thing we're gonna talk about the company history and DOJ or SEC or DOJ investigation, and they have this company is a mess. You got a lot of stuff and a lot of worries and like a lot of trouble. Okay, so it's a complete mess and to take it out everything. But that's the first most important thing to look at is excuse me, it's their balance sheet. Okay, so 3 month ended September 30th, 2022. And they spent like $48 million for research and development. And last year, 2021, in the same period, they spent like 79 million. And sales and marketing was like almost 4 million. And general and administrative expense is like 28 million. So including everything, interest, third party related expense, other like are out of this world expense. So last quarter, most recent quarter, they lost around 100 and three million dollars. So that's how much they lost in the last quarter. So according to their balance sheet, as of September 30th, they only have like $31 million cash in the bank. Okay, so that's not much cash. So if you divide it by like 103 divided by 3, so 1 month cash left in the bank. So they are burning about 35 million dollars per month. So in order for them to survive, just my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor or anything, just making this video to inform you guys about this company. But just my opinion, like I think they should not spend any money on marketing and cut every single expense that's not related to start of production. Cut marketing, cut food, cut employee travel. Don't cut the salary, just cut everything. Employee travel, like everything you can cut that's not related to um production. Like cut future technology development, cut those expenses as well. Just focus on what you can do just to start production, to save cash, to start production. Okay, so they have said that let me see, I took a lot of notes so I can they need about 200 to 300 million dollars to stocks to start the production. So the CEO used to be Carson. I forgot his first name. He also did like an interview with Cindy Monroe, and Cindy Monroe also looked at the FF91 vehicle engineering, and he liked it a lot. So it's really good design. But the company is like have a lot of worries you got to worry about, and they also like the board of directors also like receive like death threats like violence or physical or something like that, and they also the company also refer those death threats to to the FBI and everybody. Okay, excuse me. All right, so how right now is like December. So how are they still like not bankrupt right now? The reason is because like on October they got like $60 million in funding. So for um like on August they also got 52 million. So that 52 million is probably already burned up already. So that October 62 million. So they can October then 30 million, then November 30 million. So it's beginning. So right now, in my opinion, they already burned out that October $60 million, and right now they literally have $0 in the bank. But how are they not bankrupt right now? Because I think it's because they are literally diluting the shareholders hangover phase, and tsunami of dilution is coming because I forgot which date it was. I think it was like last month they announced that Yorksville I think company, I don't know what they do. I think they're like a let me look it up. What kind of company is it? So it's basically a financial company. So they had an agreement with Yorkville to have a $200 million standby equity purchase agreement. So the shares, so I think it was like Class A shares. The company was sold Faraday Futures shares to Yorksville at a 97% discount. That means my shares that's already down 90% will drop another 97%. So I'm basically going to this company, like my shares gonna drop 99%. That's my opinion right now. So that's how they're gonna get it. That's why they are not bankrupt right now, because of that $200 million they can dilute. So at the time when they announced that standby equity purchase on November, I think, not 100% sure. Please do double check on that for me, please. And at that time, the market cap was around like $240 million. So at that time, they started diluting the shareholders. That's why the stock price drops a lot. I think right now the market cap is around like 117 million. So it's already dropped half because of 117 million. So it already dropped half because of the dilution. So as you know, like electric car manufacturers, any car manufacturer is like cash intensive company. So that's the survival of the company, in my opinion, depends on the market cap. If you have high market cap, you can continue to dilute us to raise cash. But if you have low market cap, like Faraday Future have right now, 117 million. If you dilute us 50%, or the most you can raise is around like 55 to 60 million, and the price of the shares drop 50% because of the dilution. In my opinion, and 100% not correct, but you have to do your own research. So in summary, it's like the higher the market cap, the better chance of that survival. The lower the market cap, the lower chance of survival. So in my opinion, if Faraday Futures market cap drops below like 20-30 million, the bankruptcy is like around right like it's like beside you. It's like 1 inch from you, because you cannot dilute the shareholder no more to raise cash, because they are burning 30 million per month, and the whole market cap is not 20 million. There's no dilution you can dilute. So there's no choice. They have to declare bankruptcy at that stage. So the chance of survival is like it depends on how big of the market cap of the Faraday Future is. So that's my opinion right now. So like for example, if like Faraday Future is like $5 billion market cap, when they is they can dilute us like 20% in rate. Excuse me, and dilute us 20% and raise $1 billion. So that's a lot easier to survive. But 100 million, that's like impossible right now. So that's my opinion. So right now they literally have no cash, diluting us hand over fist to raise cash. And another thing is that it there might be some surprise announcement for cash raise, because like they say that I forgot, I think on August or something, somewhere around that time, and the company announced they have a framework to raise 600 million, not committed. So not committed, so it's like basically a nothing burger. So it's like saying that your girlfriend gonna marry you, but she's not, but she's still talking to like 10 other guys. So that's that's not committed. So it's like if she's only talking to you, like your girlfriend is only talking to you, and all like and already read you a contract that they're gonna marry you, so that's committed. Not if not committed, that's nothing burger. So in my opinion, we cannot bet on that to save the company. So like nothing is committed, so there's nothing you can do about that. And they also have pretty. I was surprised to find out that when you look at the balance sheet, they still have like a lot of asset on the balance sheet. So it look like they have property and equipment around 400 million, and so total assets are around 500 million. So they also have 400 million assets. So that's basically probably like the IP and then the factory. Excuse me. So I don't know if they already like collateralize the factory to raise capital or not, but if they do, that could probably save the company. So if they can raise like using like 80% debt to equity financing or something like that, and to save the company, but it don't look like they can use it, because they keep saying that they are going to right now, like they're using dilution to raise capital. So it looked like the 200 million. Excuse me. In my opinion, it looked like the 200 million should be enough for the company to start production, because they got another CEO. So that CEO I like. In my opinion, I haven't done the background research on the new CEO. I forgot what his name is. I think it was some kind. XF. And Su Feng Cheng, XF. So we just call him XF, and he have like 20 years in the automotive industry experience. He worked for China-based Ford, and China-based Mazda, Ford Aza, and Cherry Jaguar, Land Rover. Before he joined like FF as a China and CEO, China Faraday Future CEO. So that's like what's his background. So I think he have an engineering background as well. So that's really good. That's why I like to see, because like I want the CEO to understand the product and understand the engineering to get the product into production. So that's basically what I like to see. So this company is, like I said in the beginning of the video, this company is like complete myth. So let's get into the myth that we talk about. Like March 31st, they launched the SEC launched an investigation into the company. Then on June 9, 2022, DOJ also launched an investigation into company. So that's when when the SEC and DOJ launch investigation on a company, it will be really hard for them to raise capital, because investors don't like to invest when you are investigated by like SEC or DOJ. So that's making it 10 times harder to raise capital. I have seen. I think Elon talk about like if Tesla was investigated by the SEC, the banks won't finance Tesla. So that's the story around that. So it's really hard. The reason they're investigating it was because on the IPO they announced they have like 14,000 reservations, but the reservations don't have a deposit. So it's just like an interest, like probably like if you put an email that you are interested in buying the company, so they count that as a reservation. So that's basically that for the like but I think they announced technically they only have like 360 something, 67 was around 300 something, less than 400 reservations that have a deposit. So that's the real interest in the car, because the car is like very expensive. So car is like starting price like $200,000. So it's a really expensive car, but the interior looks super nice, and then the engineering team did a good great job on the design as well, because when they received the EPA test, and their target was like 333 miles, but actually they got 381 miles. So they're like they got a higher than expectations. So and also the acceleration from 0 to 60, they were expecting 2.53, but they got 2.27. That's also really good. And then also braking 0 to 60 braking distance, they were expecting 37 meters, but they got 34 meters, and that's also really good. And then the peak DC charging power capacity, they were expecting 200 kilowatt, but they got 239 kilowatts, so that's also really good. But then I had to give the prop to the engineering team, that did a really good job. And then and like the CEO point a lot of not the CEO, the co-founder, I think I forgot his name. Oh crap. Yeah, I forgot his name, but the co-founder is like he's also a miss as well. I think he declared bankruptcy like a couple years ago, and right now he lives in California. So he put in like, since founding the company burned around like $3.3 billion, and they still haven't reached production. I wrote down like how much they burned, but I cannot find it like how much they burned. Yeah, the co-founder, I forgot his name, so let me look it up real quick as well. Let me see. Faraday Future founder. Okay, and okay. YT. Yeah. His name is YT Jiayuting. Yeah, that's he was in China. He founded like also like TV startup and a lot of startup like Xiaomi, but I don't know what happened to that company. I forgot. I think it was bankrupt or something, but not research. Please do own research on his previous experience. And then like Carson, I don't think he's a really good CEO, because like when the company went public, he said that they will start production in 12 months. And that did not happen. But since like in July, it said, and then they delayed the production when the June, when it was June. But July they gonna like delay the production until Q3 2022. But when that comes, they still haven't started the production, so they put the start of production on hold. So that's really bad as well. So as of like just to summarize, as of September 30th, they only have 31 million in the bank right now. So September, October, 30 million. So by the time October comes, that 30 million is all gone. But October they raise another 30 million, so they have October, November, then December, 2 months of cash left, and then they gonna starting probably dilution to get to try to start production. But as you know, like they already had agreement with Yokesville for the 200 million standby equity purchase agreement, and they can purchase the share at 97% discount. So 97% dilution right there. So you're basically looking at, if the 200 million they raise and they still cannot reach production, they're for sure going bankrupt, because when you dilute 97%, the market cap will be like 3 million, something right there. So not much of a leeway there, but now, even if they can start production, they'll still need to continue to raise cash because, like I say in my last video about Rivian and Lucid, their gross margin per vehicle is like 250, negative 250%, more than 250%. So that's probably saying as well for Faraday Future. But since they're selling a $200,000 car, I can like maybe go easy on it and have a 100% negative margin, gross margin on the vehicle. So gross margin is like basically cost of car and cost of to build. That does not include rent and general message like employee expense, like customer service expense, and taxes and registration. A lot of expenses does not include just revenue, cost to build, just two. So equals gross margin. That's 100% negative, probably at least 100%. So expect them to continue to lose massive amount of money in the future. But I still support EV companies, so that's why I still have $200 on this company. But it's a complete myth for it's not very a lot of trouble, a lot of worries. I will not put like any money on this company right now because there's a lot of worry. DOJ, SEC, and Casper and track record of problems in the past as well. And yeah, so that's basically the story for this company right now. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is just for entertainment purpose only. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.